welcome back to some solo content. Meaning we're not on stream. We're just here. I'm just here with you guys listening to this in the background, or maybe you're actually watching this. Whichever, that is okay. So, I had something pop up on my radar recently. Yes, X/Twitter algorithm does work. So, this game came on my radar. It is a indie developed, I want to say it's a fan game, but it's not a fan game, if that makes sense. It's heavily inspired by it's heavily inspired by Danganronpa. It's heavily inspired by Persona, apparently. Ace Attorney, and I think that was, yeah, I think those are the three that they list. Now, as y'all may know, 2 out of those 3 are my top franchises, being Danganronpa and Persona. So, needless to say, I felt the need to check this out. I've seen many a fan game of what we call Fandan games, Fan Danganronpa, and they all have, like, they kind of scratch that itch, but this one has like a full-fledged voice cast in it. It is, I don't want to say like the closest to a full-fledged game as I've seen, but a lot of the other Fandan games are like YouTube exclusive series where they're just like, they release them as a YouTube video instead of like something playable, which is fine. I love those. I'm here for those. Or they're those itch.io games that you can play, but they're kind of hard to play. If that makes any sense. This one's on Steam. Like, they don't have an official release date. They're hoping for this year. But this one's gonna be released on Steam. So, I mean, say less. So, we are going to try this out and see how it goes. Welcome to the Unmasked Truth Shadow Dreams demo. This demo includes events and interactions from different parts of the full story that have been rearranged to create a unique experience. We hope you enjoy the preview. The story begins with preparations for a celebration where characters will learn more about the classmates they met earlier that day at their luxurious college campus in space.
Let's see.
Oh.
Sandwiches are cut and arranged. Bruschetta, cheese puffs,
Okay, that is a little loud.
and brie cups are ready. Everything okay, Christine?
At least for me.
Yeah, I'm just getting to the best part is all. Check it out.
You're pretty proficient at cooking with oil.
Frying things in oil is a way of life.
Again, it's fully voiced.
It's one of the
Here,
best
let me
ways
move myself
I know
up a
to put
bit.
some crunch back into limp veggies and add some color and spice to tinned meat. Lots of street foods use hot oil too, so
I'm gonna throw myself up here.
I've always had relatively easy access to fresh produce, so I've never really thought twice about those things.
and start dinging that bell. Food's up. I made some of my favorites. Spicy edamame, chicken satay, piping hot mini empanadas, mendocinas, pakoras, and a whole load of different veggies. Even use some of your
Holy
trimmers and
Epcot
leftovers
Center,
to whip
girl.
up some fritters.
How very frugal of you.
Waste perfectly good food and you walk the plank. That's my motto.
What is she,
I'm
like the
impressed
ultimate
you
pirate?
managed to put this much together in such a short time.
It's no sweat. Gotta cook quick when you've got nearly a dozen mouths to feed and not a lot of time to work with.
May I?
Sure. I recommend the empanadas.
The chef does always know best. In exchange, I recommend the finger sandwiches and brie cups. They should help cool you down after all that frying.
Mmm. Just like jumping into a desert oasis.
The
So we
food
got a
is
baker.
spicy, but the heat doesn't
Epcot
overwhelm the
Center
tender
pirate.
flavor of the meat. The outer shell is perfectly crisp, too. This should make a decent enough meal for everyone. Something wrong?
It's kind of nerve-wracking having the world-class barista taste your finger food. That's all.
You call that
Glad
finger
you don't have your
food?
approval.
Hello.
I may be confident in my drink-making skills, but I know I still have a lot to learn when it comes to appetizers and pairings. I'm not so conceited as to think I would have been able to make a spread like this in such a short time all on my own. So, thanks for helping out.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
Lending a hand is
My
what
eyes, like,
friends
bugging
are
right now.
for.
Right.
Something certainly smells delicious.
I
All
can't
ready
lie,
for
the
decorating,
transitions
Miss
could use a
Alexandra?
little work.
There we are. Although it would have taken a lot longer without Esh's help.
Done. Let's go take a look.
I'm sorry, are we playing Valkyria again? Duh.
The college requested some photos of our activities during the
Oof.
world-class course. So
Okay, yeah,
I thought
no,
today's
like,
luncheon would make for a nice little get-together. In addition,
transitions
to an
really need
excellent
work here,
opportunity
guys.
to take some photos.
Glad I'm not on the cleanup crew.
Ash volunteered for camera duty, and they've already gotten some nice shots of the two of you cooking together.
Really? That's awesome, Ash. Let's have a look. Ash?
They were here just a second ago.
Wait, do we have a non-binary?
Hey, guys.
I
You're
love that.
cruising into port right on time.
Thanks for the warm welcome. We're really looking forward to trying your cooking.
It definitely smells more palatable than breakfast.
Phew! You ladies really went flat out with the food and decorations. I reckon this is gonna be a regular piss-up.
I'm loving the voice cast,
You
though.
know the rule, Jack.
My bad, Sophie.
Rule? What rule?
Oh, it's nothing much. Jack has a tendency of overdoing it with the slang. So we have a rule that during class presentations and when speaking in the company of people he's not closely acquainted with already, that he needs to keep the slang to a minimum. Consider it something like remedial language lessons or extra credit.
Perhaps such a ruling should extend to his acquaintances as well.
Oh, come on, Ran. Have a heart, will ya? I'm not playing silly buggers over here.
Ahoy there!
Hi, everyone. Something's off. I can sense it. Strike a pose.
What's this all about?
I think it was a camera flash?
Is there something in that bush?
Capture successful.
Is the
There you
gun a
are,
camera?
Ash is on camera duty, so Miss Alexandra says.
It's impressive that you realized Ash was about to take a photo.
Sensing the presence of a camera is second nature to us by now. The aura given off by the paparazzi when they've got you in their sights is like that of a predator leering at its prey. What I felt just now, though, was on an entirely different level.
You really are the world-class hunter if even Sergei almost overlooked you.
The only
I can't
people
lie,
we're
Ash is
waiting on
cute.
now are Miss Soda and Miss Danpois.
That right. Maria seemed the most excited out of everyone to chow down on some of Lucienne's snacks. I thought she and Izumi would have arrived first.
Well, she is with Izumi. Izumi's constantly getting distracted by the littlest things. I'd find it more odd if they weren't last to arrive.
Hello, everybody!
Hey, Izumi.
Hello, my adorable Daehyun. I missed you so much, darling.
I missed you too.
I hope you all
Oh,
weren't
God.
waiting too long for us.
Nah, we just got here a couple minutes
Watch,
ago
they're gonna off
ourselves.
each other.
Oh, really?
They played enough
What are you
Dongon.
thinking about?
Main Dongon.
I was just thinking about how glad I am that I signed up for this course.
Oh yeah? Since everyone's here,
Everybody listen up! Lucien's got something to say!
again?
I will admit though, like, I feel so
Whatever.
confused by the story right now.
Food is on
I
the
know we're
counter, and
supposed
I'll
to be
take
learning the
any drink
characters,
request you have once everyone's found a seat.
but I feel like they could have picked someplace else to start. Okay, so we're playing as Ash as of right now. You guys are not like point and click. Then how do you move? Oh, it's WASD. You have to use the mouse to change the head. Ew. I guess I shouldn't say ew. It's just I play controller games. I'm not a keyboard and mouse player, so that's a me thing. That's not a developer thing.
If you're not too busy after trying the cake, maybe we could also...
I figured it was going to
Please
be
do your
like
best to
point and
refrain
clicky.
from smoking on campus grounds.
Sorry. Force of habit. Oh, wait. I'm not allowed to smoke at all while on campus grounds?
No, you're quitting cold
That's
turkey,
correct.
girl.
Surely you've read your student handbook by now.
I have. It's just...
Yeah, g'day! Couldn't help overhearing your conversation just now. Hope you don't mind me being a sticky beak.
Sticky
Think about it for a second, Sophie. Lucien can't exactly piss off to smoke a ciggy in the vacuum of space.
That is true. Alice? Thomas? Are either of you available?
How may we be of service, Lady Alexandra?
Would it cause any danger for someone to smoke while on campus grounds?
The orbital campus utilizes a state-of-the-art facility-wide air duct system to circulate, filter, and maintain chemical
So they are
balances
quote-unquote
optimized for the
mascots,
comfort
then?
of our guests. Part of this system involves the synthesizing, compressing, and storing of oxygen.
It could be dangerous if there was an open flame near one of the areas where oxygen is processed or stored.
Why does he sound like
Most of
Deku?
those areas are in locations off limits to guests, with each building containing its own sub-storage in case of emergencies.
I see.
I know he's not, but
Thank you for the
he has that same tone.
information. Lucien, it wouldn't do to have you go through withdrawal and have your grades suffer during the course, so I believe the circumstances warrant an exception. It sounds like you can smoke, as long as it's a safe distance from any buildings. Would that be all right, Alice and Thomas?
Inquiry received.
And confirmed.
I'll contact the school later to petition for a revision of the student handbook.
Who summoned
Miss
us here?
Alexandra.
Okay, I gotta get used to the keys then. My mouse. Ugh.
I'm so happy to finally be meeting you and Maria in person, Lucy.
Yeah,
You
this
all
it
already
gets me
know
the
each
most
other?
of this. Is I
It's
didn't have a
a long
keyboard and mouse.
story.
I'd love to hear it sometime.
The
if you don't
comment
mind
section is
sharing.
gonna be roasting me.
It
I
must have been
know.
a truly unique event if it brought so many world-class people together.
Listen, y'all
You
look like
can say that
JRPGs. Okay,
again.
we don't need keyboard and mouse in those.
By the way, Izumi,
Yes?
I'd prefer it if you didn't call me Lucy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maria's talked so much about
Oh no,
you
my
that
camera
I
went
forgot
out of
we don't
focus.
actually know each other
Pause.
personally.
She's always referred to you as Lucy, so it could
Just call me Lucienne.
Do you think your your there we go.
Lucienne is a beautiful name.
It's nothing special.
Not like I really
To the
moved either, but
contrary,
hey.
A name is the first gift a parent gives to their child and embodies their wishes for your future.
That's true. My parents wanted me to be like a wellspring, endlessly pouring forth great things into the world.
I'm sure your parents thought of you as a shining light, Lucienne.
Listen, I get that you're trying to be nice, but...
Don't deny it.
Huh?
Sure, life hasn't exactly been rosy. But I know for sure I wouldn't be here now if you weren't around to light my way, Lucienne. You may
Okay,
not get
so
along with your
these
parents,
two know
but
each other?
I'm grateful to them for bringing you into this world.
Beautifully said, Maria and Leandre.
What am I? The lead character of a serial drama?
Potentially.
Target sighted.
Oh, really? Who is Daehyun held down to? Technically no one. His arms are crossed, dude.
Something bothering you?
It's just... I can't even hold Daehyun's hand when the two of you are standing so close together.
Come on, Izumi. There's plenty of room for you right here.
It looks a little cramped to me.
Okay. Oops. I mean, hit the microphone. Did I not stop to use me? Oh, am I supposed to talk to... Oh, what's this?
What's this? Oh, cutie!
Kitty!
Daehyun! Look at this adorable plushie I found. She looks so much like Little Miss Sunshine.
That is an adorable plushie.
Sunshine? Oh, okay, that's what I wanted on the map. Okay. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. The endless staring contest.
What are you gawking at?
Foxes. Cool.
Your name's Ash Buckley, right? I'm Christine Brown.
Hi.
Why are you so surprised? I've memorized topography and major landmarks the world over, both what's known to the general public as well as places known only to those who've stepped foot there. I know more than a fair number of languages too. Plenty of world-class individuals like Daehyun and Renard are all over the news, and even I've hosted my share of television programs about travel and conservation. But level of fame doesn't matter as much as the fact that we're all classmates.
They are, in a sense,
We
ultimates.
should all learn each other's names,
but...
even if we're only together for a short 40 days. I've been all over the world and met all manner of amazing people, both world-class and non-world-class alike. Monks in hidden-away temples practicing religions and arts nobody's ever heard of, despot rulers of blood-stained countries, kids selling packs of gum to tourists so they can support their families, the works. They say you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but I like to think I'm a pretty good judge of a person's character. And from the very first moment I saw you outside, I could tell. You're the same way.
But they're mostly
I can see it in
nonverbal.
your eyes and the way you move. Every step and breath you take has a purpose. You're the 100% genuine, bona fide, and real deal type of person. It's one of the rarest things in the world. An honest to goodness international treasure in this day and age, if you ask me.
Aw.
You're a person of few words, and I absolutely respect that. Meanwhile, I've always been told I could do with talking a little less. I know, right? I can feel it in my bones. We're gonna be the best of friends from here on out.
I think so too, Christine Brown.
Ah,
They can speak.
great.
Put the guns away. I hit the microphone and knocked it over. I'm sorry. Trying to find a better way for this to be. Please let there be controller options when this comes out. Please. Because as of right now, I ain't vibing. Keyboard and mouse. How did I do that? What did I even do? Oh, okay. Can I move? Thank you.
How delightful that everyone seems like they're having such a grand time. Being world class can be a lonely thing, and there's a lot of pressure to behave in a way that inspires awe from non-world class people. Though I doubt anyone's first guess upon seeing this would be that these young people are world class. Thank you again for taking photos, Ash.
What?
You're welcome. Have you been remembering to take photos with yourself in them too?
No.
I'm not much for photographs either. Why don't we take one of the two of us together?
There we go.
Alexandra! All right then, come and stand beside me.
Selfie time.
3, 2, 1. Let's see how it looks. What do you think?
Look at that, it's kind of cute.
Nice. I agree.
Woohoo! Bring on the drinks. I'll outdo any one of ya.
Are you part of the pirate crew?
Overdoing things again. Do try to restrain yourself, Jack.
Oh, come on, Sophie. You're not my mum.
I've never seen someone
He
get
would turn
drunk on
around
juicy
and he would
soda
like
before.
reminds me of like typical Tales of character.
Nothing seems caffeinated. Ever since Jack was a little boy, he's always ended up like this after indulging in too much sugar.
You've known each other a long time, eh?
We have. Jack was assigned to the first class I ever taught, back when I was still earning my wings as a student teacher.
Okay, wait, this
It
is
was
supposed to be a
program
college,
designed to
so
give
like,
children
how old are
attending
y'all? Because
Australia's
now I'm
School of
confused
the
as
Air
sin.
and experience of the...
How about it? Up for a chugging contest, Buckley?
I think you spooked him.
Ash may not have much of a sweet tooth, but I'll take you on.
To be young and enjoying a night out with classmates.
Because seriously, like, I thought all of these people, it said they were in college. Granted, it said they were in college in space. But, like, I need more information on the characters themselves because as of right now, I am so confused. Like, what is the world building here?
Leandre, what do you know about Sergei Ivankov?
Sergei? Well, he seems like a fairly level-headed person.
I'm not asking for your opinion of him. I'd like to know if you have any information on him.
Information about Sergei. Considering that we've only spoken a handful of times, all I really know is that he's Daehyun's manager. They both seem to have a genuine passion for music, for what I can tell.
No, that won't do either. It needs to be something unrelated to his work. Something he wouldn't expect a stranger to know about him.
He likes cucumber and crab flavored chips? Why all the questions about Sergei? It's rare for you to take such an interest in another person.
It has to do with this book I noticed on display when we left the library. I only meant to skim a few pages, but I've been unable to put it down. The author makes some astute observations.
Okay.
Individuals may be wary of and hesitate to share sensitive information with those they're unfamiliar with.
I mean, that's
This
typical
hesitation
facts.
results in inefficient use of time that would be better suited for other forms of fruitful engagement. Exceptional communicators consistently utilize one efficient method to break down these barriers to effective discourse before they can even arise. By expressing a passing interest in something inconsequential, for example, the other individual's pets or hobbies, you'll instantly find yourself held in high regard.
Brother? I never would have imagined you'd take such an interest in a book like that.
You underestimate my drive to excel. I may be world-class, but I'm not blind to areas in which I'd benefit from improvement. I've struggled for ages with devising a solution on my own.
Fair?
Yet here's a technique that's simple and direct. It's truly a revolutionary method that only the world-class communications expert could come up with.
I don't know about all
merely
that.
Considering testing the approach on Sergei. Connecting with a man of his caliber could prove to be quite a mutually beneficial endeavor.
Well, that's a relief. I was under the impression that you were just being antisocial all afternoon. But it sounds like you've been putting a lot of thought into making new friends.
Exactly what are you prattling on about?
You know, what the book said? Showing an interest in what someone else likes
Meanwhile,
is
he's
just
like,
one
"Fuck the
way of
book."
breaking the ice. With any luck, it leads to 2 or more people finding out they have even more things in common. It is a book about making friends, isn't it?
This isn't some paltry book on something as common as making friends. It's Winning the Room, the world-class guide to business networking by Andrei Orlova.
Sorry, I didn't
AKA
realize.
how to make friends
If you'd like to
for
talk
idiots.
to Sergei, you could always just go up to him and...
But that's so pedestrian.
It's also completely normal. If you're feeling nervous about the thought of speaking to him alone, I could go with...
This one.
How are the photos coming, Ash?
Wanna see?
Sure. Let's have a gander. Nice! You got a photo with everyone in it. Except, what are you doing flat on the floor?
Look at him down there. Aw.
It's such a good picture of everybody. Luckily, there's plenty of time to take another one. You don't wanna? But you're on
It
the
took me a second to find him too.
Everyone's happy.
Can't fight that logic. You're right. This photo is the best of the best. It perfectly captures the
Girl,
fun
those
vibe of
guns
this
better
crime.
have the confetti in them.
It's just about time. Dion, I'll be going now.
Huh? All right. Let me walk you back to your apartment.
Thank you for offering, darling. But I'll be fine. You stay here with everyone else.
Are you sure?
You really are too sweet. Speaking of which,
Aren't those...
they're from your most recent new product unveiling shoot. Super Proteins Banana Ultimate Candies are so popular that they're hard to find in stores lately, especially their flagship banana flavor. So, I may have taken a few from the filming set while nobody was looking.
Thief! Okay, so now we're going to play as Izumi. I like the world. Like, it's designed well. You run. No. Yeah, well. Usually, is there an option? There is. Let's see. Ah. Thank you. That's better. God. Decorate. How do...
And
Kitty?
you can have this seat of honor until our guest arrives, you little cutie. There. Now, all you need is a name.
I thought you named it
That must be her.
something.
You're
I
right
don't
on
know.
time, Maria.
Thanks for having me.
Don't mention it. No need to be shy. Come right on inside. Are you thirsty? I have some bottled green tea and fresh cucumber juice.
Oh, no thanks. I don't want to completely put you out.
Nonsense. We'll be talking a lot starting tonight. I wouldn't want you to suffer from a dry throat. You might get sick.
In that case, cucumber juice sounds great.
Here, help yourself. I'll have snacks ready for us to share next time, too.
Thanks.
So is she
You're very welcome.
a manager or is she a
We've been talking
therapist?
for a long time through the world-class college virtual counseling program. I must admit, it's rather exciting meeting in person and talking with you face-to-face for the first time. What do you think?
You can say that again. Meeting you in person and getting to talk to you in the flesh has been, well, I've seen you on television and in photos with Taehyun, but it never really clicked that you were a real person until today. Know what I mean? For a while, I even thought the person I was talking to might have been some kind of AI virtual therapist made using your likeness.
Oh, please don't do that.
Nope. I'm 100% real. But
My
here
name
are
is
my
not Hatsune
manners.
Miku.
Please make yourself comfortable however you'd like.
Thanks, Izumi. Whoa, this thing feels like a cloud.
Isn't it just oh so cozy? It's like being swaddled in a giant hug.
Oh, this plush cat is super cute too.
Isn't she adorable? I think I'll call her BB. She's
Well, that's better name than
very
the
soft.
way you called her
You can
before.
hold on to BB while we talk if you'd like.
Thanks. I'll do that.
To start things off, we've been working together for the last several years now. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your stress and anxiety during the last few weeks?
Oof, if I'm being honest, it's probably around a 9?
That's definitely higher than usual. But we expected as much would happen at this point. Going up into space and attending the world-class college's world-class course is a lot to deal with for anyone.
You're telling me. I thought I'd steeled myself and was ready for anything, but ever since this morning, thoughts have been a scrambled mess.
I believe you.
I've done my best to follow your advice and just live in the now. I've also tried doing what I could for the sake of the future without focusing as much on the past.
All of which you've done exceptionally well with.
But how can I do that when my past is staring me straight in the face?
I hear you, Maria. We both
Insert
knew
Lion
how difficult
King
this course would be for
logic
you,
here.
and
Hakuna
that's
Matata.
why I put my attendance off until the last possible moment so that we could attend the course concurrently. I didn't want you going a full 40 days without a lifeline, and the college supported my assessment as the world-class psychologist. Unlike the others who only have the usual studies to concern themselves with, part of our time here will be dedicated to helping you work through your emotions via a highly controlled exposure therapy.
But what if I can't do it? What if...
So essentially they're forcing
Maria,
her to make friends in order
you
to
can
be
do
part
it.
of this class.
In fact, I already saw you doing it today.
You did?
No, you did. You accomplished your first goal just by existing in the same space as one of your triggers today. It's true that your stress levels are elevated, but you didn't have an attack or lash out. You should be proud of yourself.
I guess that's true.
During our next 40 days, the only goal that you and I have together is to peel back the bandage a tiny bit at a time. By taking this approach, we can discuss the thoughts and emotions you're feeling in a safe environment.
But what if I still can't handle it?
It's true that there's always the risk of you experiencing a backslide.
I do admit though
But
that I
that's
am liking
precisely
that this
why
game
I'm
is
here
fully
for you at
voiced.
any time you might need
Just
me.
because it does
Miss
make
Alexandra doesn't know any specifics.
this a little
but
easier to
she's
take
been
in
made
as like
aware
a
that
visual
we're working
novel like
together on a
game.
special project with the approval of the
That's one of
college,
the few things I
and that
don't
we
really
may
like
need to
a
miss
lot about
lectures on
visual novel
occasion.
games is that
We're
yes,
doing it this
a lot
way
of them are
precisely
voiced in
because
some
you've
parts,
proven that
especially
you're
like
ready
the
for
main.
it. You've built up your
I'm gonna
support
call
system
them
and have
triple
so
A
much to look forward to in your future as the world-class
games, but
Really know how to lay on the pressure.
I'm
the fact
only
that
being
this
straightforward with
game
you,
took the
just
time to
as
be
you
like, okay,
always
let's
ask
voice
me.
everything.
So, tell me, what's on your mind right now?
I wish more of them
Where
did
should I
that.
even start?
Try to not get distracted by all the noise. What's the one thought or feeling that stands out to you the most?
It would have to be the kids who are back at the orphanage right now. Unlike when I was there, now they have clean clothes, plenty of nutritious food, and kind, supportive staff. They've even added a wing with enough beds for everyone to have their own. They've remodeled older parts of the building so they're safe to live in again. Everyone's safe and happy. And it's all because I'm sending my stipend money to them.
I'm sure they're very appreciative of all your hard work and generosity, Maria.
But what am I gonna do after I get my certification? Being the world-class Street Fighter may sound cool, but it's not all that it's cracked up to be.
I
The
would not
agency
have
wants
paid her
start
to be a
pitting me
Street
up
Fighter.
solely against other world-class fighters once I'm fully certified as world-class. Going head-to-head in front of an audience and cameras isn't the same as a street fight. Once I'm in the ring,
Oh,
up
they
against
had,
other
like,
world-class fighters.
a scroll
There's
down?
way more
I
pressure
don't
than
like
in
that.
a regular featherweight title fight. I hoped for a legitimate job as a bodyguard, a stunt double, or anything at all. But I always end up getting rejected after employers finish a background check. If all I'm good for is getting into street brawls, how am I supposed to support myself? Much less anyone else. Even if I am fully certified. What am I supposed to do? Do I drop out and try and land a normal job by pretending I'm a normal person? Or do I keep fighting in bigger and bigger matches until I eventually get injured or injure someone else?
Isn't that the
I
whole
may be
point
the
of being
world-class
like
street fighter on a
Ultimate or
provisional
something like that,
certification,
though?
but I've only been fighting in non-world-class tournaments and title matches so far. Once I'm fully certified as world-class, I'll have to go up against people like the world-class MMA fighter. Forget just getting injured. The last world-class street fighter died in a title fight. Or do I stay at the college, step away from the ring, and just end up working for some crook? Big Sis told me I was strong, that I was smart, that I could do what she never could so long as I just kept on the level. But now that I'm going to be the world-class street fighter, I feel more pigeonholed and unsure than ever. I mean, Big Sis always did everything she could for everyone else. She did everything right, but because of me, she's...
Maria, you aren't to blame for what happened to her.
I am
She
so
was the author
confused.
of her own choices.
No! You and everyone else are wrong about her. Why does everyone refuse to understand that she wasn't even supposed to be there that day? It was my job to make the delivery to that house, not hers. But she made me stay home and did the delivery herself because she wanted me to focus on studying for my upcoming exam. Everyone believes she did it, but I know she didn't.
Maria's ruminating and it's causing her to spiral. I need to snap her out of it. Maria, let's take a moment to...
If I just weren't so busy studying for that stupid exam!
Maria?
How can just keep studying.
For a cat?
Tests and living
fuck?
on without her like nothing's wrong. Why is it that he gets to enjoy the life of a world-classer when all he did was convince the world Big Sis did something she didn't do?
That's it, Maria.
I'm still confused.
Peel away the bandage, and we'll take care of the wound that's still underneath. Tonight sure did find a way to get messy.
And the demo broke.
The best thing I can
there
do
it goes.
is just roll with it.
Okay then. So again, I am so very confused about what any of this means at this point. Nothing, I guess. Like, I don't want to talk negatively about this demo so far. But for me, it just feels like it's a weird place to start. You don't really know who the characters are. You don't know why they're here. You're learning about the characters, yes. But you end up getting a lot more questions than anything else. And some of them have relations to each other already, some don't. Frick. Navigation. Again, that's a Luna thing. That's not a temperament to the game. But it's like the story building is good. Like, don't get me wrong. The story building is really good. It's just it's a weird place to start story building. Why are you in her room?
May I?
Of course you can. Just let me move a few things out of the way first.
Your mattress feels so much softer than the one in my room.
It's probably just the comforter. I brought it from home.
Along with all your plushies.
I didn't bring all my plushies.
Let's see who's here. There's Hana, Chio, Maron, Atsuki, Yuri.
You remember all their names?
Of course I do. I never forget the names of my future in-laws.
Now you're just making fun.
Okay,
I'd
so
never
they're
do something
obviously
like that.
together.
Some people might think they're only stuffed toys, but they're important to you. Which makes them important to me.
Darling.
What's wrong, Izumi? Did I say something weird?
Of course not. I just didn't have many opportunities as a child to socialize, other than with my tutors and household staff. But I always had my plushies for company. They always encouraged and comforted me. And so did you. Whenever I listened to your voice, I always imagined you were talking directly to me. But the real thing is even better than that.
I still can hardly believe that you're one of my oldest fans. That drama you saw only aired in Korea for a short time. People know about it now, but how did you find out about it way back then?
One of the girls at drama camp showed it to me.
Drama camp?
Black
Were you
Internet got
trying
it.
to be an actress?
What little girl doesn't dream of being a beautiful and graceful actress like the ones in the movies? I wanted to be all sorts of things at one time or another. So, my parents sent me to a variety of
Okay, I
camps.
can't lie. I wanted to be
There
a
was
voice
sports
actor,
camp,
but not a
movies
TV actor.
Expedition camp, astronaut camp, art camp, karate camp, oh, computer science camp.
That's a lot of camps.
Isn't it?
I was too late to do voice.
My father
Is that
was
it?
initially against it, but Mother convinced him that the experiences would help me discover what I was truly best at.
So, did they send you to some kind of psychology camp too?
No, nothing like that. It just sort of happened that the other kids were always fast to open up to me. Once I was a teenager, some camp counselors encouraged me to apply for a junior camp counseling role. And the rest is history. How about you, darling? Did you ever go to an away camp?
It wasn't a camp, but there was one thing I did growing up. My mother is best known for acting in dramas, but the one thing she loves most is singing. She even used to take me along when she practiced with a community choir. I was too little at the time to do anything more than watch, but it was during one of her practices at the community center that I wandered off while looking for the restroom and got lost in the maze of hallways.
You got lost all on your own? That must have been so frightening for you.
I was a little afraid at first, but then I heard the most amazing music. Next thing I knew, I'd wandered into a room full of musicians. They showed me their instruments and were so kind to me. They even did a full set demonstration. Listening to them play jazz together was the first time that music ever lit my soul on fire like that. It was unlike anything I'd ever experienced before.
So, that's how you really discovered your love of music.
You, Sergey, and my family are the only ones who know. Oh. Want me to get you something to drink from the vending machines, Izumi? You look warm.
I was just thinking, out of all the people in all the world, how incredibly lucky we are to have found each other, Daehyun.
I feel the same way.
Just the thought that we're going to be together forever. It makes me so happy.
I'm sure we'll get our happily ever after, Izumi.
But when? We've already promised ourselves to each other, and it's not like you're the same as other idols. Most of your fans accept us being together, so the fact that we have to keep it a secret that we're already engaged just feels...
Sergey said now is not a good time.
He's only thinking about your career when he says things like that. Sometimes I wonder if he even sees me as a person, or if he only thinks of me as another stage prop. He doesn't take us seriously at all.
Is that really how you feel, Izumi?
It is.
And who's Sergey?
I know Sergey can sometimes be difficult to understand, but...
I know Sergey and I are both important to you. He's more than your manager. Sergey is
Oh, that's right. Sergey is the...
But if he insists on leveraging a relationship for commercial advantage and is so averse to letting us move at a more natural pace, I'm just worried that things might not work out as we'd hoped.
What do you mean?
I was your fan long before you became the world-class idol. I've always known that you have what it takes to achieve great things. However, even the most popular idols' careers don't last for a lifetime. But what we have is something that can truly last forever. Daehyun?
Huh? Sorry, Izumi. I was listening. I just...
What am I doing? Saying all this out of the blue is unbecoming of the world-class psychologist.
You're human just like everyone else.
I don't want you to feel like I'm pressuring you or Sergey when I know he's only doing what he thinks is best. I only wish he assigned more weight to your personal happiness when he makes his considerations.
Izumi.
But we're both exhausted, so let's just forget this whole conversation.
What more can I say, then?
Welcome.
And I love you. I've never met a man more sweet, gentle, and talented.
And I've never known a maiden more genuine, kind, and virtuous. I could never love another woman half as much as I love you. I know you feel the same, or you wouldn't be so distraught like this. You're the only woman for me, Izumi. Just leave it to me. I'll prove it so that no one in the entire world, not even you, will ever have any doubts about our relationship.
But that's not really what I'm... Ugh, can't you ever not, Sergey?
I thought you knew I was coming back.
That's not the point.
It's okay, Izumi. I'll tell you all the details after I've had a chance to talk things over with Sergey first, all right?
If you're really going to talk to him...
What are you two whispering about?
I'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
Here.
Ahoy, hearties!
Good morning!
You okay, Maria?
I'm totally fine. Although, I might have overexerted myself a little this morning.
So, what's the John Dory, Soph?
Your guess is as good as mine. Oh, I haven't a clue as to why we've been called here together this morning.
What do you mean you haven't a clue? You're our professor, aren't you?
Perhaps additional staff members have arrived? They might want to introduce themselves to us.
I doubt it. I sat by the fountain all night. I would have noticed if any more shuttles arrived on campus.
You stayed up all night again?
It's no big deal.
Apparently, the rules have been updated again.
Oh good, they found my request.
That is correct, Lord Ivankov.
Alice and Thomas may be adorable, but I don't think I'm ever going to get used to that.
Sneaky little buggers.
I wonder if it'd be possible for me to appear out of thin air like that at the start of a concert.
I mean, if you
Only
went
if you were made
Vocaloid,
up
sure.
of a bunch of zeros and ones like they are.
What he said.
Stealthy.
Right? Just imagine being able to appear and disappear whenever and wherever you want.
All registrants of the world-class course confirmed present and accounted for.
Thank you for your prompt arrival. We will now begin.
Oi! Why the long faces, Alice and Thomas?
Your observation is erroneous. Our faces have not altered their dimensions.
It's only a figure of speech.
Noted.
Alice and I were performing the required crack testing of a new expression.
Your physiological responses have been logged. Thank you for your continued participation in the latest update.
Speaking of the update, might that have anything to do with why I can't get into my office?
Lose your keys.
No. Not this time.
This
A
time.
complete record of changes made with the recent update is available via the system's log.
We are already fully aware of the existence of this system's log. Please, enlighten me. Under what pretense have you woken us at such a god-forsaken hour?
The sun is out, my dude.
Is it early?
It's time.
I'm
Get up.
normally out and about around this time.
Same here. I'd like to finish my morning workout and cool down before...
Come on, mates. None of us have had any brekkie yet.
Ricky.
If all we had to do was show up for attendance.
Permission to exit denied.
Initiating lockdown of Sector 11.
What the hell is this?
They've dogged the doors.
Daehyun, stay back.
What's going on?
Everything's going to be okay, Izumi.
Is, emergency drill?
Any ideas, Sophie?
I'm just as in the dark as the rest of you.
Elevated heart rates detected.
Please cease your distress.
People won't calm down just because you slap on a smile and ask them to.
Noted. Researching solutions. Solution found.
Dispersing custom mood adjuster. Type A-4.891.
Is that lavender? Nice smell.
There's a hint of grapefruit, too.
That's quite the lovely scent.
Distraction. Distraction. Distraction.
Is fouling the air with noxious and revolting perfume? I insist on answers, Alice. What's going on here?
A full statement of purpose is detailed in the system's log notes.
About that.
Were we supposed to be able to make something out of all those numbers and symbols and stuff?
The system's log notes are just a mess of broken code.
Thought I was off my head seeing that.
Mind translating these notes into plain language for the rest of us?
Request accepted.
Generating summary.
Something's pinging in my purse.
Let's take a gander.
Let me guess,
In
it's the
accordance
handbook?
with the latest agreement, you are all now enrolled in the world-class final selection seminar.
There's the
Final
Danganronpa.
selection seminar.
I wonder what the world-class prize is.
That's what jumps out at you?
Looks like we're classmates, Sophie.
That cannot possibly be the case.
While you may be the course's attending professor, the wording of this introduction leaves little room for doubt.
So, they want you to murder each other in order to pass.
No one would ever kill a classmate.
Ah, there it is.
Gratuitous calls for violence.
And that's what gets the first one off.
Participating in the seminar is one of the requirements for my world-class certification. I refuse.
Here.
Are we sure this isn't just some elaborate prank?
Seems rather involved for a common joke.
Whatever cheeky little bastard threw this together sure knows how to pull a stunt.
It's not funny.
Instead of a prank, maybe it's a social experiment designed to assess our moral compasses and see how we react.
I certainly wasn't informed that such an experiment would take place.
Apparently you're not the teacher, though.
Maybe you're being tested too, Miss Alexandra.
Perhaps. Many old certifications are currently under review to ensure all active individuals are meeting modern certification requirements.
While each student will be scored individually, it is highly encouraged that you all work together.
Okay, I guess we gotta read this,
So
huh?
if one of us is killed, the rest of us get scored on whether or not we can figure out who did it?
The victim is identified by 2 individuals other than the killer. All participants will be notified of a marker on the map pinpointing the location of the victim. Participants will be provided a limited time frame in which they act before votes are tallied. Investigation clause. All participants will be assigned a score based upon their individual performance. Scores determined to be subpar will result in administrative action. If the killer is correctly determined by the majority of participants, the guilty party will fail and be expelled from the class college. Okay.
That's only if one of us thinks the risk is worth the potential reward.
Let me guess,
No
expel
one
means...
would be so desperate to pass that they'd actually stoop to murder, would they?
No worries, mate.
It is quite clear that none of us are the least bit interested in harming one another.
If this really is a test of our morals, then I'd say every last one of us makes the grade.
Does this mean we all pass?
Your assumptions are made based on incomplete information.
Additional stipulations are as follows. You are required to complete the seminar without outside interference. We hope that this fosters the ideal distraction-free study
First, we'll
space.
continue until 5
Individuals
participants
who
remain
would
in
like to withdraw from the
attendance.
course
Okay.
or leave campus prior to the semester's completion will be immediately expelled, escorted off the premises, and will no longer be recognized as world class.
Murder someone else or give up. Looking at it that way, there's really only one choice.
Guess what the college really wants is for a boatload of people to give up their licenses and withdraw.
Do they seriously expect half of us to just throw in the towel after how hard we've each had to fight to make it this far?
The process certainly was simpler in my time. Rigorous programs do occasionally utilize unusual methods in an effort to trim down an excess of applicants. But this? Revoking someone's world-class
So is she
professional
already
license,
world-class?
and even my
Like,
own
currently?
certification via such a horrendous scenario is simply unheard of.
Considering how many people have become world-class in recent years, perhaps the powers that be have decided to enact a drastic form of population control?
What utter hogwash.
Life is more important than a certification.
If the seminar only ends when 5 people remain, we might end up staying here a lot longer than 40 days.
Sergey, is this going to interfere with my tour schedule?
I'd like to see anyone try doing something like that. It'd be
He'll
one
kill
thing if we
somebody
were a
for
group
that.
of low-level nobodies, but attempting to hold the world-class idol even a day past the seminar's original end date? That would cause quite a few of our sponsors, especially those who coincidentally provide generous amounts of support to the world-class college, to become very unhappy. Although, there are several direct competitors who are high up on that list of donors as well.
A summary of additional revisions to previously established rules is as follows.
What are these preposterous
Alright,
revisions?
so lights out 12
Where
to
is
8.
my brother
Blah, blah, blah.
supposed to go at night?
Between 12 and 8, the election
Collating
hall and
complaints
jeep
and forwarding them
are
to the
closed for
appropriate
cleaning.
channels.
No rules prohibit the use of common areas.
That's completely unreasonable.
Aw,
This
so
entire
Daehun
scenario
and
is beyond
Izumi can't share a
asinine.
room no more.
Leandre is neither world-class nor is he aspiring to be. Subjecting him to these stipulations in such a way that he's left without even basic accommodations is completely unacceptable.
It's all right, brother. I can live out every book lover's dream of spending their nights surrounded by a whole library's worth of books.
Of all the times to be agreeable.
Oh wait, they're legitimately
And a
brothers?
summary.
What's so funny?
What else can I do but laugh at such blatant chicanery? Changing the course's purpose and scope, expecting us to just accept these new terms while threatening us that our provisional certifications will be revoked if we so much as attempt to leave campus or withdraw. It's the very definition of being coerced into a contract while under duress. Nothing in the paperwork I signed when I enrolled at the world-class college grants this level of power. I formally reject this inane alterations of terms.
User response invalid.
Lord Renard Thies has already accepted the terms of version 1.22447487140.
You... I've done no such thing!
How else would you have known to come here if you hadn't accepted the new terms?
I was never presented with any new terms.
The notification said it was urgent. So I accepted the new version's terms of service that popped up on your tablet, brother.
You... What? Did anyone here review the terms of service?
Bruh.
Any questionable changes prior to accepting?
I leave reading my contracts up to Sergey.
And this is precisely why I have a policy of not working before 8 in the morning.
Double
Who has
bruh.
the time or energy to read through a terms of service policy that's over 300 pages? Even the college handbook is a quarter of that.
Triple bruh.
I'm surrounded by unconscionable fools.
Let's be real, us
Nothing we can
gamers
do
don't read
about it
terms of
now.
service either.
Thank you for your understanding and cooperation as we continue striving to provide you with a world-class
I have no room to
experience.
talk.
Releasing Sector 11 from lockdown.
Guess this means we're free to leave.
Seems like.
What? It's just like that?
Hey, Ash.
Who broke Ash?
What?
You were awesome back there.
I reckon it ain't just Christine who thinks so. Good on ya.
It was a pleasant surprise suddenly hearing you speak so powerfully like that. I knew you had it in you.
See? Of course I'd never doubt any of this crew here. Really, who's gonna start up a mutiny just because someone comes along and tells us to?
Someone's gonna.
Yeah.
Place your bets here. Who do you think is going to be the first to be offed in this demo? You don't even get to play that part of the demo? Bro. I thought it this whole time. Fucking Sayu, man. I fucking thought of it the entire time. I'm like, ah, sounds like Sayu. Can't be Sayu. This is a fan project. Fucking Sayu. Okay. Well, again, I hate to be a downer. I truly do. I wanted to see more of this, but this demo ain't it. Like, I'm intrigued about where it's gonna go. I'm probably still gonna end up playing it when it does come out. It's just, the demo was too confusing. It didn't do what I thought it was gonna do. Like, I wanted to be introduced to the characters. I wanted to be... Which, I mean, I was introduced to the characters. But we were only really introduced to some of the characters and not all of them. Like, so we have I'm gonna call them ultimates. I know that said world class. But
Prerequisites met. A victim has been identified. Proceed to the designated location to unlock the victim's identity.
oh, okay. Never mind. I thought I was gonna get somewhere. So, I'm gonna call them ultimates, just I'm gonna use Danganronpa logic. So, we have these ultimates, but we only know a couple of the ultimates and what they do. Like, we know there's a hunter, we know there's an idol, we know there's a psychologist. I'm gonna say businessman with Sergey. Ash the hunter, we have the barista, we have the teacher. Some of them know each other long term, like the two are apparently brothers. I did not even get the idea that they were brothers until literally when they're like, oh, you're about to be trapped in this murder, killing game. That they were brothers, and he started calling him brother. Which, by the way, a nice Full Metal Alchemist reference by literally just like, hi, brother. You have the clear establishment with Izumi and the fighter. And it's not really so much a clear establishment because they know each other from outside world, but not really because they've only talked through online spaces. They never met face to face or seen each other face to face until now. It's just online psychology at this point. Then you have Izumi and Daehun, who are clearly dating, and the manager of Daehun. Thus, those three know each other. Then the teacher with Jack. Apparently, she's known Jack since he was little, but they didn't really delve more into that. Like, she's supposed to be the teacher of this college course, but yet now she's a participant, so what is her true age? Because she looks to be about their age. Are they all actually, like, fresh into college students? Like, 18, 19? Are they older? Are they mixed aged? Like, this is things that any of the Dangan or Fangan genre establish pretty early, so we can make those bonds and determine where we, like, oh, this one's gonna get off first, this one's gonna do that first. And we didn't get that. So all I got out of it was, yes, I got introduced to the characters to a degree. We were at school, they arrived the night before, but I still don't really know anything about them. These two, I'm gonna call them Hatsune Miku, campus mascots, are behind all of this, but yet they weren't even really introduced. They're just like, oh, we're here. Where is here? just, yeah, you're in space, you're in your college setting, but this is like a college class. But yeah, it's not even a college class at this point. At least to me, it's not a college class because everyone's so diverse in their ages and stuff like that. Or apparently they're diverse in their ages. So I don't think that it's a bad game. It's just the demo was handled wrong. I can't even say the demo itself was handled wrong. It was just put together in a wrong sense of place. Like, what they could have done is started at the beginning of the game, get the story building there, have a demo pause, so they'd be like, okay, now that you know these characters, now we're going to go into a part of this first trial, and it could be an unrelated trial just to show you what the mechanics of that trial. And it's supposed to be like Persona, so that, to me, if it's going to be like Persona, that tells me social links. So as you develop social links with these characters, things could change this path of the story. So have a interaction with the social link, like, just for example, between Izumi and Daehun. Those are two people that you can clearly have a definitive social link be made. So that whole scene with them being in her room like that and talking about their future together and stuff like that, and Izumi's frustration with Sergei, that could have been a social link, like, scene. And by increasing that social link, this happens. Or increasing that social link, that happens. Even with Izumi and that fighter, when the fighter turned around and had her freak out episode, that normally would have triggered a social link progression in Persona. So now the bond between those two has strengthened. So now this part of them will change. You didn't get that. So how can you call this Persona inspired? So I'm still intrigued by this. I still want to see more of this. I think pricing is going to come down to it for me. And hopefully they flush out like transitions and stuff, because transitions are very rough. And minimum requirements for this game through Steam are near non-existent. So it's not my computer stuttering or anything like that caused those transitions to happen. It just, that's the way these transitions were. I can even like boot it up on my laptop just to reconfirm, because my laptop is stronger than my PC. But when I checked out the base requirements for this game, this is essentially like Skyrim built where it can run on a potato. My computer is potato, so. Granted, again, it's indie, so I'm trying not to be as hard on them, but yeah. Hopefully that gets fleshed out a little bit more. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't want it to be perfect, but I'm just trying to throw like my opinions out on there because they're again, I'm trying not to be too hypercritical, but those are my first impressions. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video and this demo. Like I said, I'm gonna keep an eye on it on the radar. Once it releases, I'll probably stream it a little bit just to see like how it ends up coming out. Or I'll play it on my own time, or even I'll bring it on as like a solo series like Final Fantasy or something. So we'll definitely see this again here on the channel. It's just, I wanted to check out the demo. It got on my radar. It unfortunately has kind of dropped off my radar a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see. I do have strong hopes for it, but we'll see. But thank you all for hanging out with me today. It is, as always, greatly appreciated, and I will see you next time.